So I assume you're probably having problems connecting to the internet or to get your messages when you're traveling in another country. Your mobile network provider probably tells you that you have free access to your messages or to your internet. That is actually a free service from T-Mobile, but you may have that from your own network provider because either you pay for it or because they offer it. But when you try on your phone, you cannot get what you need. So there are a couple of things that you probably need to change on your phone to make sure that it works. So let's take a look at this. I have right here, we're looking at a Samsung S7. It doesn't really matter what phone you have. You need to go to your settings. So we're going to click right there on our settings. And once you get to the settings, you're looking for somewhere that is either connections or network connections or something to that effect. So on this phone, we're going to go right where it says connections. And we have another screen here. Now what I'm looking for that screen is down here where it says data usage. So if I click on data usage, make sure your mobile data is on. That's usually by default is always on, but just kind of double check that. Now we're going to scroll farther back down, and right there where it says mobile networks, that's kind of important because when I click on that, you are looking for this one. It says data roaming. Make sure that you have your data roaming turned on. Now keep this in mind. If you don't have a free service and your data roaming is turned on, that means you're going to get phone calls, you're going to get messages, and you're going to get charged for that. So unless you're willing to pay for that, or you already have paid, or you're already paying for it, then it's not a problem. But keep that in mind, that if you're not trying to get messages, internet, or phone calls, then this data roaming should not be turned on. In this case, we're going to turn it on because we're trying to get that particular service. So we have that on. I'm going to go back. And now I'm looking right here which says more connections on this phone. So I'm going to click on that. And I'm looking at this screen, and you see right here it says Wi-Fi calling. Wi-Fi turn off. I'm going to click on Wi-Fi calling. And you can see the Wi-Fi turn off, and right now you can see it's on. You want to make sure that your Wi-Fi is on. It's probably one of the requires. At least T-Mobile requires that you turn your Wi-Fi on when you're overseas. If you don't have that on, then you're not going to be able to get your messages. You're not going to be able to get the internet. So get your Wi-Fi turned on, get your data roaming turned on, and you should be ready to go. So it's a good idea to turn your phone off and back on so it logs into the local network, and everything should be ready to go. So good luck, and I hope this works for you.